Hi friends, I have a little sneak peek here for you of our new house. This is the living room, and we're going to move into the kitchen slash dining room area now. It's like what they call an eat-in kitchen. And then just, here's a little, I took the video so that I could like get some ideas of like the cupboards and stuff like that. So yes, in all the other videos I open a ton of cupboards. So we have a little island there with the dishwasher inside of it, and we have a countertop stove top over there. You can't see in the oven in the wall. That is of course my husband, and this is our home inspector. I did blur his face. I'm not really sure John wants to be shown. All right, let's get this video started. I'm going to give you a little overview here. So today in my video, I'm cleaning both of our entryways to our home, our coat and shoe closet, and the stairs leading up to our second floor. These areas are used multiple times a day and store some of the dirtiest stuff in our house, but they're forgotten about all year long, and it shows. So today I'm going to deep clean them, and I'm going to get them sparkling again, and make a promise to myself that maybe, just maybe, I'll clean them a little more regularly than just once a year for spring cleaning. We'll see, folks. So pop this video on your TV, tablet, or phone and clean along with me, or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile that cleaning motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click that bell notification for more inspiring motivational videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth. All right, friends, so this is our back door, and as you can see, you see it in almost all of my videos. I usually start my mopping here, but this is the door that we use almost all the time. It's our, like I said, it's our back door, and it goes back out onto a porch, and then the steps go down to our driveway. So anytime I leave the house, my middle son's car is in the driveway, this door is used. That's of course the door to our basement. But it just, dirty hands touch it all the time. Dirty shoes, and no matter how much I say, boys, take your shoes off on the porch, a lot of times they don't. And if you watch when I am like mopping the floor in all of my videos, especially in this area, you can see that it's really worn just from so much traffic. But like I said, this door goes down to our basement, so the boys go in and out of it daily. And you're going to see right here, look at my clean cloth, and like you can see like the oils and stuff from hands, how it's collected that dirt. And look, I'm going to show you my rag. Like it needs cleaned more than once a year. And I truly believe that these doors are the original doors. I mean, you can just tell from like the hardware. And our landlord actually lived in this house. I don't know how long ago he moved out. I do know his youngest child is the same age as my oldest child, but he has 2 kids. See the dirt, the oil gets like on the door, and of course it collects the dirt and the dust. But as I was saying, he has 2 children, and he is a single father. I don't know the circumstances of that, but I do know that he raised his 2 kids in this house, but I don't know how long ago he moved out. So I don't know a lot of the history, like between him living here and then us living here. But like the doors are old, and of course they have not been taken care of. So even when I scrub them, first of all, it's kind of hard to scrub them because of the type of material they are. It's like that varnished wood, I guess is what you would call it. But like even after it's cleaned, like it just needs, everything needs like renovated. Like this door needs a good sanding and painting, and the doorknobs need taken off and scrubbed. I mean, you can see these are glass doorknobs. Those are old doorknobs. They might be from the 50s, like when this house was originally built. I can't tell you. And like the screen door is old, but we're doing the best we can here, folks. And that's all I can do is just do my best. I'm not going to do this all the time, but it was just funny. I tried to prop the screen door open. I'm too short to reach the top spring to like prop it open, so I used like a shoe or something. Well, it was not strong enough to hold that door, and of course, bam, into my camera into the brick wall. It was fine. It was fine, and I left it in for you guys because this is me. This is me. Like, oh, I am just showing real life here, people. All right, so we are just finishing up here in the back entryway, getting these windows cleaned. And there's the filthy water from that little area. What is it? It's maybe 3 foot by 5 foot. All right, we have moved to the front of the house. Of course, this is our front entry. You guys see it all the time. Again, it's used daily. The boys go in and out of this door every day to get on the bus and to come home from the bus. And this is our coat closet. And it's just inside the door. And I try and keep just one pair of shoes for everyone in this. Most of our shoe storage, I want them to keep it on the back porch, especially like sports shoes, like cleats and stuff like that, running shoes. I really only want them to keep one pair of good shoes in here. It doesn't always happen, but you know what, it is what it is. So I'm just emptying it and I'm just putting it on the stairs behind me so that I can get this closet cleaned. And as you see, I do use this closet for some storage also. It's a convenient place to store stuff. Here's the just from shoes. Like, it's just dirt and pine needles and twigs. And that red thing's probably a candy paper. And of course you can see where I've always had like a shoe holder, a shoe rack in here, but as you can see, other people probably haven't, and kids kick their shoes off and it chips the paint and just scuffs it. And I will tell you, a lot of the mess on these walls don't come off, and if I lived here, like as in owned this house, well, actually, even if I wasn't moving, I would probably repaint it, because I actually had, earlier this year, I had some ideas that I wanted to do here on this top counter, this top shelf. I wanted to do like some drawers for gloves and hats and stuff like that, but since we're moving, I'm not going to do that. But yes, even if we weren't moving and we didn't own this, I probably would still have painted it and done a little like revamp of it. But we're just getting walls washed, and as you see, I got everything vacuumed out, and then we're going to move to the lower walls. And of course, this was comical with me trying to mop the walls. As you can see over here, I finally did adjust my handle on my mop. Before, it was, like I said, it was comical. I kept hitting walls and hitting myself, and and yes, there is my ring light, but as I've said before, folks, I want to make sure you guys can see. So if that means that the light has to be in the shot for a little bit every once in a while, then that's just what it's going to be. All right, this shoe rack is nothing fancy, folks. I bought it years ago at Walmart, but I do like it. It works well, especially if you don't have a ton of shoes that you need to keep stored. And it is adjustable lengthwise, so it can go a little bit skinnier, a little bit shorter, I guess is what I want to say. But also it can go a little bit longer. And because as you see right here, I'm tightening those screws that keep the bars from moving. But if you loosen them, you can pull it apart. And again, if we were staying here, most of this stuff, except for my yoga mat, was going to come out of that closet. The one thing is a poster from 3 years ago. It's my youngest son's football poster. The black Mendeni thing right there, it's actually his bells for school. He actually doesn't even use them anymore. So I need to either donate them or see if the school wants them to pass along to another student. So I'm just getting all the shoes back on the rack there and putting a few things like that. That box right there is a balloon arch I use for birthdays and graduations. That's my ironing board because I always iron on the dining room table. And that's just a medical kit that we like to keep in here because we'll throw it in the car when we're going to a sporting event or something. That tub is all of my negatives. Because I'm that old, folks. My youngest child, most of her first 4 years of life were all film. So those are all the negatives of her pictures. That's our speaker we like to use and my laminator, and that's my camera bag. And of course my sewing machine. But again, in the new house, this stuff will have a different home. We will definitely find different homes for them. All right, and here's the finished product of my shoe closet. Look how clean that floor is. Here's the water just from the shoe closet. Yeah. Gross. All right, we're going to get the walls now washed here in the entryway and up my stairs. And this wallpaper is, I don't know how old it is, but it's held up pretty well. It has some spots in it, of course, that have started, if you see up there in the left-hand corner, it's starting to peel. Here, there's a chunk off. And that was off when we moved in here in 2017. But I do not envy the person that's going to have to take those off the wall. And I am very long-winded in this video today, folks, aren't I? Oh. And of course, if you look on this right wall here, again, they just need a good coat of paint is honestly what they need. I do wash this wall fairly often because right at this level, I'm going to show you, I was almost on it there. Right here at this level, the kids just touch it. And you can see it's almost like they run their hand down the wall. So it gets dirty, and so I do wash that wall in this area quite a bit. But again, it's just stained. I don't know if it's the type of paint it is, or if it's just had years and years of abuse, that it just really needs a fresh coat of paint. And this, of course, is food. I don't know how it got in that corner. I don't know. There's 17 people in this house, folks. And of course, the dust on my baseboards. But yeah, the house really just needs a good coat of paint. It actually needs a coat of good paint is what I really want to say. All right, so now we're going to move up the stairs. And again, these walls are filthy because every time you walk down the steps, you run your hands down. I find myself running my hands down the wall. So yeah, the water's pretty filthy after I get this washed. Whew, that was a long stretch of music there, wasn't it? I've been talking so much that I kind of feel like I need to pop on and say something. I think I mentioned in my video that, my spring clean and decorate video, that we finally took our kids over to the house to see. And we were talking with our realtor that our closing date may already be pushed back just a little bit, only because of this time of the year that we're buying a house. I'm going to stop here just for a second to let you know that we're cleaning this handrail, and it's filthy. Like, as you can see, my cloth was clean, and as I move up further and further, like, it's getting dirtier and dirtier. I think I show you right at the end how filthy it is, but you can catch a glimpse how dirty it is just from the oils. See, the oils from hands get on it, and then it just collects dirt and dust and just bleh. I'm going to show you, I think, right now. Ugh. Again, I need to be better about cleaning that more often. That is there from the walls. So our closing date may be adjusted a little later, but we're okay with that. Like, it is what it is, folks. We're just going to have to do what we have to do. But here we are. We're about a minute left. We're going to get this front windows cleaned. And then I'm just going to stop talking now and let you guys listen for a few minutes to some calming music or some upbeat music. But again, I just want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for watching my video. I want to thank you for liking them. I want to thank you for commenting. It means so much to me. If you have subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't, why not? Go ahead, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification so that you never miss another one of my videos. I release every Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I would love to have you join me, friends. All right, have a great day.